So I started to make my way out into the water. I'm not going to lie to you boys, I was terrified. But I pressed on, and as I made my way past the breakers, a strange calm came over me. I don't know if it was divine intervention or the kinship of all living things, but I'll tell you, Jerry, at that moment, I was a marine biologist. The sea was angry that day, my friends. Like an old man trying to send back soup at a deli. I got about 50 feet out, and suddenly the great beast appeared before me. I tell you, he was 10 stories high if he was a foot. As if sensing my presence, he let out a great bellow, and I said, "Easy, big fella." As I watched him struggling, I could tell that something was obstructing his breathing. From where I was standing, I could look right into the eyes of the great fish, or mammal, whatever. And suddenly, from out of nowhere, a huge tidal wave lifted me up and tossed me like a cork, and I found myself right on top of him, face to face with the blowhole. I could barely see because the waves were crashing down on me, but I knew something was there. I reached in, I felt around, and I pulled out the obstruction. I tell you, Jerry, the crowd went wild. They were all over me. It was just like Rocky 1. Diane came up to me. She threw her arms around me, kissed me. Tears were streaming down both our faces. I'd never seen anyone quite so beautiful. It was at that moment I decided to tell her that I was not a marine biologist. She told me to go to hell, and I took the bus home.